Hey Ricky, guess what? It's Vlogmas.
Good morning. Happy Advent. Happy Vlogmas. It's December 6th. It's kind of a dreary day outside. I thought it was sunny when I got up, but the clouds out there are saying otherwise. I'm drinking out of the mug I got at the Arts Festival. It's quite giant and clunky and heavy, but I can use my coffee maker to make coffee in it, and I love the designs on it. They look like almost architectural drawings. It's hard to see, but anyway, I like it. So, my throat feels a little better today. Probably have to go to the gym. To get stronger. We had a conversation last night about going skiing when we were in the Outer Banks in October. We were telling Dennis's cousins about our diet and everything. We took keto, and it just struck me that for the first time in 15 years, I'll be able to ski. So, because not only am I losing weight, but I'm also working out, getting stronger. So I've got to go to the gym and get stronger because I'm not nearly as stronger as I need to be to go skiing. I was never a fabulous skier. Dennis is the skier, but I could do the blue slopes and I enjoyed it. And we have a timeshare at the foot of Heavenly Ski Resort, in South Lake Tahoe. I mean, we can literally put our ski boots on and walk to the ski lift from our timeshare. So it will be nice to use it once again to ski. So I've got to get in shape. We were discussing the dates and things, and Dennis is like, I want to go the last weekend in January. I think the snow's gonna be best. I'm like, I'm not gonna be ready yet. I won't be able to fit into my powder suit then. But he went and got the powder suit. I can't wear it now. But hopefully by mid-February, I'll be able to. So that's fun to think about. Anyway, so I got some knitting done. I knit on Sammy's sweater. I got all the way to I finished the back, and I had to decide on the sleeves. Now the pattern has you make the sleeves flat and, you know, set them in, but I don't think I'm doing that. I don't know how much shoulder shaping I need to put in a sweater like that for a 4-year-old. But I did take a class from Isabel Kramer on how to do a set-in sleeve in the round. So I may just take this opportunity to practice that, because as it happens, the notes for that class are in the bag with the sweater for some reason. I am so disorganized. If I had to find those notes, I would never know where they were. So I might do that with the sleeves, and then I have to sew the shoulder seams, and then the stitches all around the top are live, and therefore the hood, and then you knit the hood, and you knit the hood back and forth into a big rectangle, and then you just fold it over and sew the top, and it comes to a point in the back. It's very cute. I don't know why I'm talking as if I don't have Isabel's right here. So it's just a rectangle. But the stitches are all live all the way around, so that's where I am. So it looks like I did a little bit of a set-in sleeve for Isabel. I can't believe I didn't do it in the round. I did. Yeah. I did it in the round. I did not seem that. So. Well, I will have to take a good gander at this and see what I did. I might have to edit that pause to admire my work out of my Vlogmas. Yeah, I might have to edit that pause to admire my work out of my Vlogmas. Yeah, I have to look at that and see what I did, but I did not seam that sleeve. I think I will practice. I worked on my blanket last night. I put yesterday's minis in my blanket last night. So that was nice. I was feeling chilly until the fire got going very well. And it was nice to have my blanket on my lap. My blanket's getting quite big. I'll have to show it on the podcast. I've actually worked on it lately a little bit. So I'm opening by number 6. This is from Sandy, day 6. Oh, and it's a little macaron. Oh, the phone is ringing. Okay, Maisie. So I got from day 6 from Sandy. Now this, I'm quite sure. Oh, I was quite sure opened up, and it does. So you can put your little stitch markers in there. Or I could put some lip gloss I made in there. That would be cute too. But, so, thank you, Sandy. Day 6. And it matches the yarn. It's pretty yarn. Ooh, that'll go beautifully in my black. I guess I'm going to say that every time now until I figure out what I'm doing, which I said I was going to do that yesterday and I didn't. I'm wearing my second hat that I made a couple years ago with my Advents. But I like, I wear my Saji hats outside, but my hair is so icky lately. It's, well, I've made my appointments further apart, and when I went to a couple months ago, I got a notice that I had a hair appointment on Tuesday, and I'm like, that's crazy, because I wasn't even thinking, oh, it's about time to do my hair, because of course I diet, and usually, half a week before it's time to dye my hair, I'm like, I must have an appointment soon. This one came out of the blue. It was like too soon. So I went back, and it was 4 weeks. And I went back and said I need to change my appointments to be 5 weeks because this was too soon. But she couldn't make them all 5 weeks. This one's 6 weeks. So I have another week and a half before my hair looks terrible. So for a year, I've been wearing hats, and it's made me realize that actually I would wear a lot more hats if I had more hats. I know a lot of people make a lot of hats, but I've sort of been of the mind that, how many hats do you need? It's a little like my mother, how many sweaters do you need? Well, I thought the answer was, 4 or 5 hats. So I have this one, and I have the Ricci Hat. I think it's the Ricci Hat that I made. And the one I wore yesterday, which was a woolly wormhead hat, which Dennis complimented me on my hat. This is the one I wore yesterday. And this has a beautiful button that Nancy of the Round Rabbit gave me. And it's a really cute hat. And it's kind of a good hat to wear indoors. And it looks like I need to trim something. I made this out of my handspun a really, really long time ago. And I don't remember the name of this pattern, but you can see. So the way this is constructed is really fun. You knit a tube, which is the brim. And then you pick up the stitches all along, and then you knit the hat. And it's got this, and it's in reverse stockinette. And it's got this design in it, this cable design in it. Well, I can tell you that I did not enjoy knitting this hat at all after I got to the rim. And part of it was because these cables, right as you pick up the stitches, were tricky to make, harder. Did I say that? This is my homespun. But I really like the look of the hat. And with my thin, yicky hair and everything, I'm thinking, you know, I could wear hats all the time. People wear hats inside. And if they were cute, stylish cloche style hats, you know. I mean, I don't think I would wear this in the house. It doesn't look appropriate for a house, I don't think necessarily. But anyway, I should be making more hats. All right. Day 6 from Susan. Oh, it's a necklace to match. Last year she gave me a bracelet that has stitch markers on it. This is a necklace, but the tie is tied in a knot. I was thinking the other day, I don't know where my bracelet is. I'm so disorganized. I have to find my bracelet. Now I definitely have to find my bracelet. Because how fun would that to be? Wear like a... I'm going out to dinner on Saturday night. I just put my Rhinebeck sweater into wash. Saturday night's tomorrow. Going out to dinner tomorrow night with friends, and I'm going to wear that sweater. Wouldn't it be fun to wear my necklace? Cable needle necklace. Oh my gosh. What a cute idea. Thank you, Susan. Oh my gosh, she finds all the coolest things. It's a cable needle. Okay, I'm making a hat with a cable. It's a cable needle necklace on a really long chain. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be perfect. I'll wear this tomorrow night. All my knitting stuff. And I'll wear my little sheep earrings that I got at Rhinebeck. Thank you so much. A cable needle necklace. What a good idea. Somebody had a good idea. Now the problem is that I also have the ability and the tools to make something like this. To play upon this theme. What an idea. Just an idea. Nice point. That's a little dangerous for me. I might have to fix that. Ah, what a nice day of Advent. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. So, that's my Advents. Still on the lookout for Megan's package. She's feeling really bad. It's somewhere between here and New Zealand. You know, it's funny because they usually come really fast. This is the 3rd year we're doing this, and we've done an exchange. In fact, that's how we met. We were hooked up on an exchange when I think it was with the Crafty Toads did an exchange thing, and Megan and I were teamed up, and we've teamed ourselves up ever since, and never had a problem before. So that's too bad. So she's very upset. Poor thing. But it will come eventually. I mean, I might have, you know, Advent in January, which quite frankly sounds charming. But then you won't get to see everything that I open. So I think today I'm going to work on doing some decorating. I'm feeling better, so I'm going to probably go to the gym and walk the dogs as usual. Dennis has D&D tonight, Dungeons and Dragons. He's been playing D&D since D&D started coming up on, I don't know, 45 years maybe it's been around. And some of the people he's playing with, he's been playing with for 45 years. These are friends from college who, some of them travel quite far to play on Friday nights, every other Friday night usually, except the Dungeon Master has Penn State football tickets. So if there's a home game at Penn State, there's no D&D that night. But other than that, they're pretty regular. And so he and his buddies are playing D&D tonight. So the girls and I will be home relaxing. That time that he goes and plays D&D and is just about the only time I have to myself in the house. So I go off to my parents. Dennis has lots of time in the house without me, but I have very little time in the house without him when he goes grocery shopping. But, you know, that doesn't count. It's only an hour. This is the whole evening. He leaves at 5 o'clock and he comes home after I'm in bed. We have the whole night. I don't know what I'm going to do. Nothing much. Nothing too interesting. I'll be editing this. That's what I'll be doing. It's okay. So he has fun, and that's nice. And then tomorrow night we're going out to dinner with friends. And on Sunday, might be going to a concert. My sister-in-law, Kim, Dennis's sister, has been in her former life a professional singer. She has an amazingly beautiful voice. And she is part of a choral group in Bucks County. And I'm pretty sure my mother-in-law and I are going to go listen to her Christmas concert in Bucks County. So we will be out and about. And maybe I'll have some more interesting footage for you because I've been watching Vlogmases and, you know, well, and Jacqueline Salem, she's got Manhattan and she just goes everywhere and, you know, very Christmassy. And Amy from Stranded is taking walks, and here I am sitting in my room. You get to see my dusty plants. So I will start going out and about a little more and show you a little more of my area. But I'm a bit of a homebody. So, but we're going out tomorrow, and we're going out, and there may be things to see. Well, if I go to the gym today, I'll take you, and I'll show you a little bit of our river, because we drive down to town, down along the Brandywine River. So, me and the hobbits. Watching Victorian Knits Vlogmas. I'm a couple days behind, so this is fun. That's her grandson, Russell. He's so cute.
Podcast today, Vlogmas number 3, and Russell's gonna help me, huh?
Yeah, I got a few more to watch because I'm behind. So I took Dennis his tea this morning. This is something that I've done for a long time. He likes to start his mornings quietly, and so I take him his tea in bed and he reads his phone and whatever. But part of the ritual is that the dogs get a treat. However, there were no treats upstairs. So the dogs got ripped off. Didn't you? You got ripped off. So I have to make treats. So we give them pieces of lung, beef lung, but the pieces for the most part are way too big. So now I have to cut up beef lung so the dogs can do their tricks and get their treat. It's a little bit like Halloween, I guess, tricks and treats. But Dennis can't stand the way they smell. So I get the dubious honor of being the lung cutter. Right, girls? And then I get vulched. Right? Am I getting vulched? Is vulching a verb? In our house, vulching is a verb. And it's something that dogs do. Yes. Something that dogs do, right? They vulch. So I will be making treats. And I guess I better get them upstairs so they're where they belong. So that when Dennis gets his tea, the girls can get their treat after they do their puppy push-ups and behave themselves. You know, you get a little training in whenever you can. So while I'm catching up on Victoria's Vlogmases, I decided I wanted to make something and just make it and not obligation and whatever. So I am making this sheep. It's in the magazine that Susan gave me, but that I already had, and I was inspired. I was looking at the magazines on my table and thought, I'm not going to make the tree. I'm just going to make the sheep. But I already started it. I'm working on his scarf. The red is in the middle of the sheep, and so I usually start in the middle. So I'm working on his scarf, and we will see how far I get today. But Victoria's taking me for a walk in Montana, and I'm listening to the music and looking at the pictures and just sitting and relaxing for a minute, which is nice. Let you know what my progress is. So I stepped out the front door, so this should work. So they're just wandering around, as you can see, down by the road, and all different colors. So we have all the wildlife apparently. Not that goats count as wildlife, but and now they're walking up towards me. So this is why the dogs were going crazy. How fun. So we got home from walking the dogs and discovered the turkeys in the backyard. So now we can't let the dogs in. So Dennis is trying to get them to the other side of the fence. Apparently our fence is fairly permeable because there's a couple on the other side. And I didn't have my phone with me. But when we let Pearl out to get in the car for the walk, and Maze was on the leash, and we forgot that the turkeys were in the front yard, so Pearl chased the turkeys. But apparently a walk is more interesting to her than the turkeys, so she let them go. Now Dennis is opening, we have a gate back there. It's opening the gate. Now he's going to be, he's going to be herder man to herd those turkeys through that back gate. See if that works. I'm not sure what the plan is.
They're trying to stay with the guys on the outside.
Right.
Where's the shepherd dog?
Right. Too bad German shepherds aren't herding dogs. Because I'm busy filming you. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. So now I get more close up. Come on, birds, out the door, out the door. Oh, they do gobble. Go on, I've never been this close to a wild turkey before.
Go, cut them off, cut them off.
No, they were so close to the gate. Oh, hey, if you can do that to come in, you guys could do that to get out.
I'm gonna let the dogs out.
We're gonna let Pearl out, and then you're gonna be hustling over that fence. I mean, I don't think she'll hurt him. Why don't we just, well, close the gate and we won't let the dogs out for a while and let these turkeys figure out how to go someplace else.
Okay.
Close the gate so we can just open it up to let the dogs out. All right, you have a few more minutes, turkeys, and then Pearl's gonna come and tell you what's what. And then you'll be going over that fence. These are very fat turkeys. Most of the time when I've seen wild turkeys, they've been very thin. But these guys are chubs. Maybe if we just walk toward them toward the fence, they'll just all hop the fence.
Okay, well, you can kind of left center, I'll go right to Hey guys, did you come out and grab you?
Well, maybe we can get him out the front gate.
Maybe.
I've never been this close to a wild turkey. It's crazy. They really do gobble. Open it all the way wide, yeah. Now they're in the corner.
All right, keep going, walk straight up to them
Yeah, through the stickers.
if you can. Otherwise, come around to where I am.
I'm walking through the stickers. Come on, Turks. Come on, Turks. Get out of the yard. I'm wiggling the fence. Maybe that'll disturb them enough.
Come around to me then.
Why don't you move back? Because we want them to go that way, right? To get around the gate.
I want to block them from going out in the main part of the yard when they come, when you scare them out.
Okay.
Or I'll scare them out and you stand over here.
Come on.
Keep going.
Now they're in the corner.
Now, don't you come in. Come on, come on. Ha, ha,
Ha 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 ha! There! Yay! Oh, what a... Now we can't get the dogs out of the car. Because the dogs are right there in the car. Still. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye turkeys. Get rid of those turkeys. While all the turkey malarkey was going on, hey pup, I got some mail. My Advent from Megan from New Zealand arrived. So I'm very excited about that. But with the dogs right here, you can see little stickers, New Zealand. Actually, this was on the top. It's a tiny little... Maze has something. It's a tiny little cross stitch with the thread and everything. Isn't that the cutest little thing? Oh my gosh! All her New Zealand stickers. Kiwi. All Blacks. The All Blacks are New Zealand. The All Blacks are New Zealand, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Phew. Thought I might have got that wrong. Okay, that's the All Blacks. There you go. All right. Oh, the box is a little bit broken. I'm gonna open this and then I'll be back. Okay. I just want to say this box is full of stuff. But this is I picked out the first 6 days Look at how she has these marked. This is a wooden one, and there it goes from 1 to 25. Isn't that amazing? Obviously, those are going to get reused. And day 2, and I think I know what this is. I'm not allowed to eat these anymore. Oh no, candy. And day 4 has something else too besides yarn. So I'm going to. Oh, I don't know what to do because I can't wait too long to do it if I'm going to do it today because. My table doesn't have a light that works, and so I've got to do it during the daylight. So I guess I'm going to just try to set this up and here and open my Advent from Megan. Poor Megan was so upset that it hadn't come. I messaged her right away. It's here. She says, I was already starting to buy more things to send us a replacement package. I'm like, oh, poor thing. So anyway, she was very upset. So here's one. These are so amazing. Oh, I gotta get some scissors. I will hang those. Oh, I was gonna say on my tree, but I'm not gonna have a tree. What? Bleeding Art, hand-dyed yarn for passionate fiber files. Can you see that? Oh, it's too bright. I'm sorry. It's kind of a gray. World gray in the chimney sweep colorway. So the gray is for sure. Day 2. These are those candies that I like. I'm quite sure. She sent them last year and I liked them. So she sent me more. Oh, thank you, my dear. I will pass those along to someone who will appreciate them. And day 2. And I forgot to mention that Sandy sent me some candies from Canada. And I passed those along to someone who would enjoy them too. Because I can't have them either. Ooh, this is one that she dyed. Ooh, pretty. This light is terrible. Let's see. That's better. Greens and yellows. Oh, that'll be gorgeous in my blanket. 3. Mystery yarn. Oh, but that's pretty mystery yarn. I don't know. I wonder. Turn the light off. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's helping to have no light on in here. This is just from the window behind me. 3. That'll be for Macy to play with. 4. Dennis got a box that was heavier than he expected. It had more stuff in it than he expected. Okay. Niche. No! No! She just was trying to pick day 22 right out. No! 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 Maze, no! You don't get to just pick a present for yourself. No. No. Go away. See? She just decides it's hers, and then she just goes for it. Go. Know what happened to my... Okay, I opened it. I have thing, but I don't know where the yarn is now. Okay. I give you one guess. Drop. Drop. No!
Maze.
Yeah, that would be great. I found the yarn. It was in Maisie's mouth. It's very pretty. Grass colored. I mean colorway. Very pretty, but it'll have to dry before I put it in my blanket. Dennis is taking him outside. Oh, and 4 has a box too. A cross-stitch kit. Aotearoa. Aotearoa. Translated as Land of Long White Cloud. Aotearoa is the Maori name for New Zealand. In many of the stories about the discovery of the Aotearoa by the Maori, it is said the unusual long white cloud seen in the distance from the seafaring canoes was the first sign of land. Very cool. Thank you, Megan. Make and create New Zealand. How fun. Well, I will do that too. She always sends me New Zealandy stuff. 5. That Maze is, I mean, and she's quick, man. She was going after. I didn't even see her take that yarn. All I knew was I didn't know where it was when I looked up. And that's how it is in my house. Dennis locked them out. A friend's friend dyed this with Kool-Aid. Oh, very cool. Beautiful. I love the colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I got to come up with a plan. Because now it's getting serious here. 6. Ah, I love these. Oh, my gosh. And then I'll put this away up on the table with the others so that Maze will not be so tempted. Possibly called Pink Lemonade. Knittish from Holland Road Yarns. Ooh, that's very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, thank you, Megan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maisie likes what you sent me, that's for sure. I'm going to take a picture of this for Instagram. Thank you, Megan. Now I'm caught up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I didn't get any decorating done, and I didn't work on any of my Christmas presents, but I did do a little cross-stitching, and my package came. Thank you, Megan. And we had turkeys, and Maisie was eating my Advent gifts, and oh my gosh, what a day. So I'm going to call it quits. And I'm going to go edit this. And I hope you have lots of time to craft. And I hope you're doing great. And happy Vlogmas.